And unfortunately, that's the price you pay when you get your rating so high. I mean, you can beat someone over and over again, but if you lose like even one or two, unfortunately, like you just ruin it all. Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to play this Nihal Sarin. So E5, D5, just knight E7. Castles I'll take, play F5. Knight F6. Knight G6. You can play F4, I guess, F4, E4. Bishop G5, I'll just castle. D1, Queen D7. So takes maybe? Maybe. Bishop E2. Okay, now I'm going to play H6. Try to force him to decide what he wants to do with his bishop. He puts it back on D2, King H8. D3. Now I'll play E4. Bishop C2. Interesting. So I'm going to go Rook G8. C1. Knight H4. Now I'm getting some an attack here. So he goes Bishop F4. I'll play Knight G6. Force him to go back, and now how to continue. So now I'm going to go Queen F7. But now he has Knight E2. Okay, so Knight E2. Let's try Knight H5. Knight G3, takes. Knight E5, maybe Knight G4 if I get the chance. C4 is also hanging here. Plays Queen E2, so now I'm going to go Knight G4, because now I'm going to try to checkmate him. Queen H5, Queen H2, Queen H1. If F3, I have Bishop D4. Something happened to the connection. Now I'm back. Sorry about that, you guys. Looks like I had to actually close my close Twitch completely, or not close Twitch. Sorry, but close. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I was just gonna say that actually I basically had to close everything and reload it. So I had to stop the stream and then restart it. So I mean, whatever. So that's just life. Okay, but anyway. Okay, so let's see. So Bishop F4. So now I'm gonna play Rook F8. Rook E1. Now I can take. I think I'm just going to take. Play Queen H2, Queen H1. I mean, Queen H2, Knight E5 also looks pretty strong. Maybe Knight E5 is actually simpler. Just because now his queen is overloaded. He can't move away because then he's going to hang this G2 pawn. So if he goes Queen H3, I just exchange and his pawns are really just quite terrible. And if he doesn't go Queen H3, I think he's just lost. So let's see what he's going to do here. So he takes, I'll take. G3. Queen H3 check. King G1. Now I can just take EF4 if I want to. And why not? Why not? It's just this is all just winning. So Queen G4, Queen C3, Rook G7. Takes. And if he takes, I just have check, and I'm going to checkmate him. King H2, Rook F2, King H3, Queen H1. Okay. So next one, okay. E3. Bishop F5, Knight F3. 6, D4. I'll play A3. C4, Knight C3, Bishop E2, all pretty standard. C1, Knight E4, I'll play Bishop D3, takes. Knight A5, interesting, I'll just now take. pawn, I assume. I'll castle. C6. So like knight d2. Threaten b4. He's going to have to go b5 now. I'll just move my rook back to c2. And he's got this ugly backward pawn on c6 that really is not going to be very good in the long run. So I'm going to play rook a1. Maybe g3, maybe a4 here makes sense. I mean, I don't know if it does, but I'm going to try it. Bishop b4, I'm going to go bishop c3. Try to exchange bishops, and then he's got this knight just is in really, really bad shape here. So g6, I'm going to play g3, just create a square for my king. I can play king g2, I can play h4. I don't know if h4 is good. Might give him some counterplay later on, but I don't see any reason not to do it. Actually, can I just take here and play rook a2? What am I missing? Takes rook a2. Isn't his knight kind of just in really deep trouble here? It looks pretty bad for black. Rook a7, so I mean I can take on a5. If I take twice, this again, getting back to earlier, this should be a technical win, I think. What is it? Bishop d4. Yes, this has to be winning. So takes, queen a3, queen c3. Okay, bishop b4, queen a1, and now I can just take and go king g2, and his pawn structure is really just terrible here. Like, there's nothing he can really do. So now I can just slow it down if I want. So I'm just going to go king f3. Maybe I'll go b4, lock the bishop in, make sure there are no tricks here. King e2. K1, knight b3. 3, knight a5. f8. Bishop g7 is an idea now. K2. I'll play knight b. Okay, got to be a little bit careful here. So I'm going to play. Okay, if I go bishop g7, it's not so simple. So let's see. If I go knight b7, knight b7 looks like a pretty reasonable move because now king e6. Now I'm going to check him. Now I'm going to slowly unwind. So bishop e7. Now, let's see. So if I play knight b3 here to go for knight a5, hit the pawn. Yeah, now it's just winning. Knight a5, rook c2, bishop c5, game over. g5, knight takes c6, and black's just cooked. g4, king g2. I mean, if he can get the king to e2, sure, he's got a chance, but he's not going to get the king there since I can just go like knight g6, knight f4. d2, knight g6. F5, knight f4. And did I just blunder rook f2? Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's just terrible. That's when you know it's time to like kind of stop. When you start making these terrible blunders. Wow. Wait, what? Well, it's still a draw because he's got king f3. Okay, wait a second. I've got to be a little bit careful here. Stop the pawn. So okay, now he's just gonna make the draw. Yeah, it's just terrible. Anything but knight f4 wins. Anything but knight f4 and just walk right into it. Gross. c3, bishop b7. Terrible. What a terrible way to end the night. Well, maybe not end the night since I'm still playing, but yeah, that was just downright awful. Three, bishop d7. Maybe put a knight on f5, d4. g4, I'll play f5 just to see what he's going to do. Probably he'll play g5. Yeah, because if he takes, knight f5, bishop f2, bishop h6. Tricky, not so clear. h5, f4 probably. So queen d2. Now I'm going to play h5. Castles, I'll castle short. Now that I locked the king side up like this, I can afford to castle short. Bishop f2. Play e6. I can play c6. I think I'm going to go c6. King b1, rook d8. c1. Knight d6. If he plays c5, that's what I want. I'll just go knight c4 or knight f7 back. d1. Now I think I'm going to take knight d5, bishop f8. Queen c3, bishop c6. e4. Now I can take, I can play f4. I can also just play e6. Which I think is what I'm going to do. Bishop g3, queen c7, protect the pawn. Knight takes, oh geez. Takes, g6. f4, bishop f4, wait a second, f4? Bishop takes f4, bishop g7, take. Now I protect the pawn on e5. If he takes f7, I take f4. I think he blundered. Bishop e3, knight h6. Now I'm up a piece. My king's pretty safe here. So now I have to figure out how to play this. I'm going to take on d1 first. I'll play rook d8, try to take the open file. If he exchanges, I'm happy since I'm up a piece here. Bishop h. Oh, geez, can he just take h6? Oh wow, I'm just missing everything now. Oy, just missing everything, everything. Wow. Well, queen f5, I guess. Queen f5, maybe bishop f6. Yeah, I'm just missing everything right now. Not a good time. Not a good time. I can play queen e7 or bishop d7 maybe. d7 seems like a better try. Queen f4, queen e7. I mean, I guess I am way up on time, so it's... Is queen g8 an actual threat or not? If I take... Queen d8, yeah, it's an actual threat here. Okay, so focus. So queen f6, queen g8. No, If I take, Queen f4, king g7. And f4 is a move. And now I have checkmate. So, okay, that was good. Very good, very good. Good to win that game. I mean, I should have won that right away. That was ridiculous that I didn't. But, oh well. And now this time I blunder, because now he's got knight a5. And maybe not. Takes, queen c3. He's got some weaknesses here. Probably bishop d6 hangs d5, actually. I'm threatening d5 with mate. So it goes bishop f6, castle. Queen d5, rook fe1, threaten e4. It goes queen e4. I'm going to expand b4, maybe b5, maybe not. d5. Knight d2, force the queen off, make him go to g4 or h4, one of these squares. Or g6, I guess. Okay. Play f4. Why not? You can take d4, but I think with the rook and two pieces, I have enough play here. So he goes a5. Interesting. So I go b5, knight b4, bishop a3. He's going to go knight a2. Something like that. So I will take on a5. I'll keep the pre-move with ed4 just in case. Now I'll play queen b3. Hit the pawn, the knight's weak, everything's a little bit loose here. Maybe I can do something, maybe I can't. Okay, 7, maybe bishop a3, bishop c5. Looks as good as anything. Although now he's got knight a5, maybe. Knight a5, queen b5, b6, bishop b4. Slightly better for white still. b6. Now if I take, he's got no knight move, so I'm going to take. I take. Rook takes a4. I'm going to play rook b6. Now I've got rook b8 check. So he's going to have to create a square for his king. I mean, bishop b7's a move too, but at this point I want to exchange everything that I can. Queen b1, force queens off. a2. Knight e4 is a good move. Rook e2, rook b3. If bishop d4, then knight g5 check. King g6. Play king f1 maybe or not. Probably, yeah, it's a reasonable move. So now I'll play rook d3. Try to go like rook d2 in exchange. King f5, I've got knight d6. e6, now maybe e4 here. Why not? f5, e5, rook g3 ideas. Rook g3 might just be winning here. Take, he'll check me up all the way up the board, I think, or not. Bishop h4, okay, bishop h4, now I can play knight g5. And this should be winning, I think, with all the pawns. Like king g6, knight e6 takes. I mean, I've got an awful lot of pawns here, and they're all going to be safe. Like, I'm going to be able to push one like d5, e5, d6, so this should be pretty good. So he's going to check me. I'm going to go this way. d2. I can play e5, king e5, king f5, knight g7, king g4, king h2. Knight c5 looks pretty good too. Knight c5 looks like the safe way to play this. d2. I'll go d5. So now I've got all the pawns right where I want them, basically. h4. Okay, if I take, he goes king h5. g4 is what I want to play. So why not play g4 here? So g4... king h2. I've got all these nice pawns here. These pawns are great. And I'm going to put the knight on g5 so that he can't do anything here. Okay, so now I go e5, d6, and now he's just lost. Now the pawns are too advanced. So e6, and it's just completely lost. 3, I'll just take. So far so good. Okay, so bishop h6. Interesting. Okay, so now I might take him, just play e5. I think e5 is reasonable. D takes, I'll play knight takes e5. If f4, I have knight g4, knight h3, queen e7, like knight f4, castles long. Pretty standard stuff. Knight f4. I'll just castle here. Queen g5, I'm going to play h6, force the queen back. Just play like king b8, c6 next probably. Okay, so he plays knight d5, so I'll take, play c6. Play g5, stop f4 here. Create an outpost for this knight. Queen f2, queen a7, queen d2. Now I can just play f6 if I want. I don't know if I will. Yeah, I will. I'll play f6. So when he takes, I take. A4, wow, okay, that's an interesting choice. So A4, so I'm going to play rook hf8. Now, I'll give him the H file. And in return, I'm essentially saying that, because he's opened his queen side now, that I should be fine here after this A4 move. Okay, so he takes, I'll take. So now I can go king b7, rook a8 also. H6, king b7. To b3. I'm going to play rook d7, I think. Yeah, rook d7, just solidify. Also, now there's no rook h7. I'm going to play like queen b6. So now I can't go c4 because then his king is badly placed. Queen c3. So now if I go rook a8, it's no good. So what about just b4 here? I know it opens it opens the light squares here, but it also takes away an important square. Like if queen was on b4, it would be really, really good. But now I can play b4, maybe c5, play for an attack, queen d4. That's what I kind of thought it would do. So fortunately, I'm gonna have to take, and I'm gonna have to play c5. It's probably just equal. King c7, protect the pawn. King c1, play like rook f7, rook a8. I am up on the clock. That's kind of important, I guess. Maybe not important at all, but let's play like... Okay, so now he's going to try. Okay, king e7. What am I doing? What am I doing? Just what exactly am I doing? King c4? But now knight d4? Isn't rook c3 checkmate? Oh, he's got f5, king e5? But actually he can come in now. He gets his king to d5. But still, all is not lost here. So king 6. I think now I'm going to just go all in. I'm just going to try to see if I can do something here with these two pawns. 5, knight e3. Now I might be winning, because I've got knight d5 check coming. That's queen h2. And now I'm going to win, because I've got two queens. Interesting game, but that I really threw that away for no reason. I mean, with my whole like knight c6, allowing f4, all that was just really tremendously bad. Knight f5, bishop e2. Now my hand's starting to feel numb too. Oof. Okay, let's see. Rook e8, I'll take. Knight f3. Knight c6, I'll play d4. e4, knight d2. d5, I'm just going to castle here. Probably c4, just takes. He doesn't want to. He plays bishop e6. Let's play rook e1, keep developing. Bishop a3 puts some pressure on d6. h5, play h3, stop anything over here. Now I'm going to play f3 and force him to make up his mind. So takes. dc4. Now I can play knight e4 here also, or fe4, c3 is no good. But if I take ef3, bishop f3, d5, e4, it's 4 d5. I think takes makes sense here. Knight c4 is also possible, but okay, he plays bishop f5, so he really... So now I'm going to play f4, because now I'm threatening g4 also. So he plays h4. Now I can play d5 if I want to. That's always there. And I think I will, because on knight b4 I'm going to go knight b3 maybe, or not knight b3. Maybe just rook b1. Just rook b1, put pressure on the knight, so knight d7. Now I'll play knight b3. Now knight c5. I'll play knight d4. Bishop d7. Queen d2. Try to slowly work on getting an advantage here. So now, okay, so basically with queen f6, he's begging me to take on b4, and I'm not going to, because if I take, then he's down a pawn, but this knight on c5 is amazingly good. So he plays knight d3, so now I'm going to take, I think, because takes knight b4. And this is different because here, oh wow, okay, so he's gonna go for this one. Interesting. So rook b4, bishop f5. It's just a second pawn if I want it, and I do want it. Getting greedy here, why not? Rook b3. I think I can just play like rook b3. Okay, 4. Now I can take on f5 if I want. Why not? Takes, queen f5. gf5. Wow, okay, gf5. Okay, so if I play... What is black threatening here? Nothing right off. Play rook c1. So rook e4, queen d3, rook a2, queen c3 is my plan. So he plays it like this. He plays rook a8. So I think I will just take. If I take and play queen c3, this still could be tricky though after queen c3. So I'm going to play rook c3. So that I can go rook c2 and cut him off. And maybe also c5 as well, try to create a pass pawn. So rook c2, k2, and now I have to come up with something. So if I take, it doesn't work. Now, I've got to be careful because I'm also low on time here, so that's not helping matters. Queen g7, play king h1. Queen f2 is maybe slightly better, but doesn't really matter here. So now I'm just going to go all in and try to just like basically try to open everything up here. So takes, rook a1, rook c1. Ah, he's got queen e1. Oh, geez. And now I've just blundered it again. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, now I have chances, maybe. I should have played this sooner, though. Anyway, no time. And it's a winning king and pawn endgame. It's completely winning again, just getting too low on time. But such is life. Bishop d3. Now I can play knight d7 here. I can also take b3, probably. This is going to lead to that would lead to a very strange pawn structure. But I'm going to go for it because I'm kind of curious what's happening here. This is a very weird pawn structure. He's got this, and I've got these 4 pawns. And he's got 4 against 3 over here. This is a very strange pawn structure. This is not normal at all. So I'm kind of curious to see what's happening. I'm going to go rook e8. Probably rook e1, queen g4, because now I really want to see what's happening in with this pawn structure. Because sometimes it's more interesting to see what's happening with a certain structure, a certain piece placement than other sort of things. So I'm gonna play b5 here, maybe. Yeah, b5. Take away the c4 square. 3, knight e5. Bishop b1, interesting. Okay, so he's going to go that way. So now I'm going to play c5. King f2. I could play g5 if I want to. I'm not going to, though. I'm going to play knight c6, knight d4, I think. This, again, is a very, very weird pawn structure. So now maybe I want to play b4, fix these pawns here. And then I can get my knight to d4. It's an outpost. So we'll see. This is going to be interesting, though. f4, play f6, cut off e5 here. g4. Now, I could play g5. In fact, what is wrong? g5 makes some sense. fg, rook f1, knight e5, h3, c4, h3, rook e8. Probably doesn't make quite enough sense, though. So I'm going to continue with my original plan. Play knight d4. Plays h4. I'm not worried about that. Now I'm going to go king d7. And basically, he's got this bishop against this knight. And he's got these pawns, which are terrible. So I'm not sure what's going on, which is why I was kind of curious to see what the actual evaluation of this pawn structure is. So he goes e5 now. Okay, so he does play e5. So I'm going to take, play rook e8. I can play g6. All moves are on the table. I think I'm going to play king e6 here, though. If takes, I'll probably play rook h8. And then h4 will be hanging. Plays rook f1. I can play g6 or h6. Both moves make some sense. So he goes king f4, so now I think, don't I just have rook f8 check? King g3, I can't play rook f3, so I'm going to play h6 here. Put the pawns on dark squares, make sure there's no target. Now that just hangs rook f3. So, okay. Takes. Wait, doesn't this hang a piece? Takes and d6? Looks like that just hangs a piece. Very strange. Play Nimzo. Probably knight d4, knight c6. d1, bishop g4. d4. Take, rook c8. This looks pretty good for black. He's got this weak pawn here on c3. It's probably just equal, objectively, but still. So bishop e5. If I move my knight, probably I have nothing. If I try to hang on to the pawn, it's also probably nothing, so it's probably just completely equal. Knight e4, knight d7, rook d5. I mean, rook c6 is a move, but yeah, really there probably is nothing that's reasonable, so I'm just going to try to kill the game here. Takes, rook d5, queen c6 maybe, something like that. Guess queen b2, interesting. Okay, so he's still trying. So now I'm going to play rook c4. Basically try to exchange more pieces. See what he wants to do. So maybe he'll take, maybe he won't. We'll see. Maybe he'll play bishop f6, queen f6, queen b5, something like that. That also is there. Okay, I'll just take. He takes. Just gonna play like. This is obviously very drawish now. b6, just up a pawn, but he's gonna take f6, obviously. Although here maybe I'll get some chances because rook d5, rook c8. This pawn might be slightly loose here on a2. Probably not. I mean, it's probably still just a complete draw, but I was kind of hopeful. Basically, I'm putting the rook on c4 to try to do something over here. Probably there's nothing that I can actually do, but play f5, control his king here. a6. Probably go rook d2 again. If he takes, I think I'm going to probably win. The two pawns outside are really fast. So I'm going to try to bring my king closer. d3, rook a3, forces king back. Play b4, a5. So he's trying to come over with this king, which is interesting. So he's trying to play this for a win or something? I'm confused. Okay, so he goes back to e2. So now, I mean, it's going to be kind of hard to do anything here. Okay, king f3. I'll play like rook c4, maybe try to get a4 at some point. Okay, rook d7, but now I've got rook c2. And now I've reached the endgame I wanted to reach, which is the one where, like, I'm going to end up with the two pawns, but the pawns in a5, b4, my pawns are much more advanced than his, even though he's probably going to win both pawns. Wow. So b3, rook a7, a4, h5, rook a1, h6, rook a1, rook h4. So I think here, how do I do this? Okay, so let's say I go a4, rook a7, rook b2, h5, b3, h6, rook b1, b1. Maybe I have nothing. Maybe it's just a draw. But I've got to be careful here. So I'm gonna go king f6. Play like b2, I guess. Or did I just give him rook b6? Something? I don't know. Okay, so now I'm gonna okay, this has gotten way out of hand. But I'm gonna flag him, so. Whew. Okay. That was terrible, but anyway. I got the flag, that's all that really mattered, so. Okay, let's see. Okay, knight e5, I'll play bishop e2. Bishop e7, c4, knight c3, standard stuff. Bishop e6, or b6, okay. Castles. Queen c8. Now here I think I can Play knight d5 though, so knight d5 takes. Bishop f6, now I think I'll just take and play rook c1, d8, e4. Bishop g4 was stronger actually, bishop g4 was much stronger right away. So I could have forced his queen to b8, whereas now I can't. But I still have a very good position. In fact, maybe it's more than good. Maybe it's just close to winning. Because somehow his pawn on c7 is just hanging. Although he has this, so I'll play bishop e2. He's got rook d7 here. So he's trying to hang on. Now, feels like there's got to be some way to take advantage of this. So he goes rook e7. So now I think if I take and go queen e2, he's just going to go c5. If I don't take, so I'll take and I'll play rook d1. Basically, I want to really put a rook on c6 here. So that's why now I'm going queen e2, because on c5 I can just en passant and I attack his queen. And so now I'm going to get a rook to c6, maybe even queen a6. So yeah, so rook c6. Queen d8. Now I'm going to put the rook here, threaten d6 maybe. Rook d7. What about queen a6 maybe? And everything's very, very loose here for black. Like he's almost completely tied up. So now I got a first concession. So now I'm going to play g3. Probably he'll go king g7. He goes queen b8. But now I have queen c4 and I'm going to pick up this c7 pawn. So that was good too. Now I'm starting to find my rhythm again a little bit. Bishop c4, bishop c5. This is knight f6, d3, d6, d1, d6, d3, a6, probably c3. Yeah. Oh, this looks slightly wrong. Knight e3, I'll take, bishop g4, could have also maybe taken e3 first, but I like this a little bit more. Although here he's going to get to take a6, that's the only problem. I take, he'll take. Now I don't know here if I want to play c5 or how I want to do this. I can play bishop b6 also, but c5 looks right because now I'm threatening like rook b6 and swinging rook b6, d5, swing the rook. Queen f1, so I'm going to play rook b6. Bishop c4, d5. Knight f5 if he takes, and I have rook g6 check. So king h1, play rook g6. Queen h3, now here, it's the moment of truth. Do I have an attack or not? So c4, dc4, bishop e3, fe3, rook h6, queen g2, rook ff6, g1. Okay, so, sorry. And if I play c4 takes, queen tc4, how do I convert this? Okay, so I don't have rook h6. If I take, he takes. Now I've got to also find a way to continue here. So let's see. So knight e3 is no good. Oh, maybe I just, yeah, maybe, oh wait, but c4 is bishop a7. Because if he takes, I take, and I have knight g3 check. So he does take, so I will take. Take, so I'll play rook h6. Queen g4, let's see. Rook h4, queen g2. Knight h4 is always there too, but I'm just going to play rook g6, try to force him to go back. I play knight h4, let's see. So what's the count? So here he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm down 3 pawns here. I don't have a concrete way to continue either. And he's got this open A file, which really doesn't help. So he goes f4, wow. So f4, so now if I play queen a8, queen h4. If I play ef4, rook f4 looks right, ef4 looks interesting. ef4 allows bishop d4 though, so takes f4. Let's see, so bishop e3 is what he's going to play, I assume. Go rook f8. Bishop c5, I'll play rook e8. I don't like taking the rook off the f file, but it might be called for in the circumstance that I'm in. So rook e3. Now, I mean, rook h6 is a move, I guess. Yeah, probably rook h6 and knight g6 next. So I play like knight g6, knight f4, something like this. g3, I'll go like, okay, queen f6 allows queen d7, I guess, but do I really care? Queen d7, rook g8. So queen g4. About like d4 maybe? Okay, I don't have much time, so I gotta figure this out fast. So I'm gonna play knight g6. Bishop e3, rook h4. d4 takes. Like queen g5, I think I've got rook f3. Now, how do I continue? Checkmate. Woohoo, and there we go. Finally back over 3,000. Whew. That was brutal. Oh, okay, you guys. So I think that's probably I'm definitely gonna stop now. I mean, that's like 5 hours or something that I've been streaming. Like, it's completely insane. And I think that's like 5 hours of streaming. And in total, I think after like playing like 50 games, I think I lost 20 points. So I think I lost 20 points after playing 50 games, which was just like so beyond ridiculous. It's not even funny. So, all right, you guys. So yeah. So I'm gonna stop for now. I'm guessing I'll be back. I'll be back sometime tomorrow afternoon. Probably not 1 o'clock, because now I'm gonna go and like die for 12 hours. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna stop for now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I'll be back in the afternoon. I'm gonna say probably I'll be back at somewhere between. I want to say probably like 4 o'clock or something. I'll be on before the baseball game, assuming it's an evening game tomorrow. So yeah. Until tomorrow, though, I mean, have a good evening, everyone. It's pretty late now, and for all you guys who like decided to stay and watch me play, you guys are amazing. I don't know how you can love chess that much, but anyway, all right, you guys. So have a good evening. Later.